Fellas, I have a dilemma. Now, as the resident boy who plays games that genuinely no one cares about, I got two bangers, I think, lined right up, released right next to one another, right? So, as a little background information, I really like, mystery games. I played the Ace Attorney games. I love those. I played the Danganronpa games. God help me. To start, we got Ghost Trick, the acclaimed game that no one played, and then we have. It's got a long name. It's like Raincode or something. It's by the Danganronpa people. That's all I know. So yeah, we got these two mystery games, and I need some help. I need a lot of help trying to decide between which of these games I should pick to play. Because, I'm on a bit of a budget, mostly because I do not have a source of income. The source of income comes later, all right? But for now, we got a bigger dilemma. I'll start with Ghost Trick, all right? So Ghost Trick, spearheaded by Shu Takumi, the Ace Attorney guy. And I mean, I love Ace Attorney. The trilogy's fantastic. The first trilogy's fantastic. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is probably just one of my favorite games. And so it's like, I've heard a lot of rumblings about this eponymous, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Eponymous. That doesn't even sound right. I've heard a lot about this eponymous Ghost Trick. See, the hard thing is, I've tried to not pay attention to any of the trailers or anything, or just try not to know anything about the story or anything to either of these games. Just because I like going in as blind as possible. I don't like knowing anything going into games. So whenever I watch a trailer, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that trailer once and then not again, because I know I'll just keep watching and I'll ruin some stuff for me. Yeah, I know there's a dead guy and you play as the dead guy and you go around and do some ghost tricks. But I've heard nothing but good things from this game. Every single person online that's played it and voices their opinion about this game says it's one of the best games I've ever played. It's one of the most tightly written stories in a game. And you know what, man? Everyone knows that everyone on the internet has the exact same opinion. So I gotta play it. And for the longest time I wanted to play it. And I had it installed on my phone, but I just never bought it because I was it's on my phone. Then I saw the announcement in that direct, and I had an aneurysm.
Oh, it's a video.
It's Ghost Trick. Let's go. Let's go. Ace Attorney fans, rise up. Shu Takumi. He's gotten the game on the Switch.
What are you talking about? What is this?
Despite the fact that I haven't even played it, I don't even know what it's about really. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I can wait. I can hold off a little bit to support Capcom and Shu Takumi a little bit more, because why pay $10 when I can pay $30? I want a Ghost Trick. I want to know what a Ghost Trick is. There's a lot to look forward to with some Ghost Trick and Ghost Jam and Ghost. What am I doing? But on the other hand, there's a car out there. On the other hand, Raincode. There's a big name in front of it. It's something investigation files, detective investigation files, Project Raincode. I don't know why I keep saying project. I don't even think there's a project in the title. But it's by the Danganronpa people, Spike Chunsoft. And I played through the Danganronpa games 2 years ago and I liked them. I think. This thing is so itchy. Why did he set the standard to wear a weird costume in these things? Raincode. It's looking kind of funky. It's looking kind of funky and fresh, one might say. It just looks weird, man. It doesn't look like your standard mystery adventure. In fact, it seems like a little bit of a step above your standard mystery adventure. Just because, there's guys in masks and they got guns, and then there's a spirit dimension, and then there's a spirit girl who has a voice that I'm not a big fan of. except it's like the only voice I've heard so far from watching the trailers. So I imagine we're gonna be hearing a lot of it. You know, I'm not exactly selling myself much on this game. It just seems like it's gonna be, you know, like something you haven't really played before, which is also kind of interesting. But I guess the same point could be made about Ghost Trick. So this isn't exactly looking good for Raincoat right now. You know, thinking about it, I don't know, like they both just released, but Ghost Trick had the benefit of being released in the past, and thus me kind of like cultural osmosising, and by cultural osmosis I mean like the 3 people who have played Ghost Trick kind of like got that it was a fantastic game just kind of like through the woodworks. So I don't think I know how Raincoat is even like reviewed. Actually, you know, I'm gonna look at that. Okay, so I might be using my phone as the camera. Actually, no, I'm not. So I'm just going to, I'm gonna use the powers of Bob Ross that he definitely has, and just watch, you'll see it. Okay, so it's not looking great. I hopped on that Reddit mega thread thing. In my mind, of course. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was getting like 7s, 6s. It might have been like an 8, which is good. But it's also not like the 9s and 10s Ghost Trick was receiving. And also, I found out that the game actually cost $60 and Ghost Trick only cost $30. So yeah, I think I've made my choice. I think I know what I'm gonna do. But I mean, if you want to dissuade me before I inevitably buy it, like the night I record this, you can try to retroactively stop me. I don't think I'll listen, but you can try to retroactively stop me. Well, Bob Ross out. This is a terrible video.